My dear students, now we are going to learn about the next topic, that is prime number and composite number. So what is a prime number? You might have learned in the previous class what is about a prime number. A prime number is a number that is only divisible by 1 and that number itself. For example, 2. So 2 is a prime number. So how do we define that? 2 is a number that is only divided by 2, 1, and it is also only divided by 1. So that is also 2. So you see, any number that is divisible by itself and by only 1. So only 2 numbers are the divisors, dividend quotients. So what are they? 1 and the number itself. And the number itself. Such a number is called prime number. So there are plenty of prime numbers. Among them, 2 is the only even prime number. 2 is the only even prime number. So you might remember, 2 is the only even prime number. So is that clear? So prime number is nothing but a number that is divisible by itself and only by 1. So such a number is called prime number, and there are plenty of prime numbers. Among them, 2 is the only even prime number. So there are, for example, let us say in up to 100 there are mainly 1, 2, 5, 7, then 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89 and 97. So there are 25 prime numbers are there present in between 1 to 100. Okay. So there are 25 prime numbers. These are just examples for prime numbers. So you see. So 1, 2, 5, 7, 11, 13, 20, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89 and 97. These are all called prime numbers, you see. And the only prime number is, even prime number is 2. So what is the specialty? These numbers cannot be divided by any other numbers except by 1 and the number itself. For example, 5 can be divided by 5 only by 5 and 1. 7 can be divided by only by 1 and 7 itself. 43 can be divided only by 43 and 1. And 89 can be divided only by 89 and 1. So such numbers are called what? Such numbers are called composite numbers. Prime numbers. So now let us see what are composite numbers. Okay. So you understand what is prime numbers. So now let us see what is composite numbers. So let us say the composite number is not a number that is not a prime is called a composite number. Okay. At least they may have one or more factors other than the number itself and the 1. So what is a composite number? Composite number is not a prime number. So what is the specialty? It may have a factor more than 1, the number itself, then the number itself, and in one or two other factors also. one or two other factors also. Okay, so you might be remembering what are the factors. The factors are the numbers that are used to multiply and find out the multiple. Okay, so then what are the composite numbers? Composite numbers are not prime numbers because they have more than one and number itself factors, maybe one or two factors extra also. So let us see, for example, how do we find the factors, how do we find a composite number? For example, 227. So sorry, not 227, 221. So it is a number is given. How do we find it as a prime number or a composite number? So if you find out the factors. So first factor is what? 221 into 1. So it is one of the basic factors. So now let us see another factor. Another possible factor is 13 into 70. You see, only this factor is possible. Other than that, other than 221 into 1, you can possibly get 13 into 7. So such a number is called composite number. You see, such a number is called composite number. So these are called composite numbers. Composite numbers are those numbers, they have another factors other than the number itself and 1. So is that clear for you? So now let us deal with what are the other subparts of prime numbers. So you might have seen in the prime numbers, for example, 2. Oh, sorry, not in 2. For example, let us take 3, 5, 7. You see? So these three numbers are all prime numbers. But what is the specialty is that their difference is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. 7 minus 5 is 2. See? So the differences are 2, right? So the differences between these three prime numbers are 2. So such prime numbers are called twin prime numbers. Okay, so there are several twin prime numbers in our structure. Okay, in our numbers. So there are several twin prime numbers. For example, we can find out another twin prime numbers are 41, 43, 41 and also 43. So 41 and 43, what their difference is 2. So it is a twin prime number. So another example, what is we are having? So we are having 17 and 19. So their differences is 2. So 17 and 19 is a twin prime number. So the prime numbers that are having their differences as 2, such numbers are called twin prime numbers. And now the next topic that we are going to cover is nothing but co-prime numbers. How do we find out co-prime numbers? So co-prime numbers are numbers that are having only, if any other number having common factor as only 1, not other than any other numbers. Such numbers are called co-prime numbers. For example, let us say 86, 81 and 256. So you see. So let us find out its common factors. Common factors, what are the common factors of 81? 81 is 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 1. So 256 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into 1. You see, in these both the numbers, you see what is the common thing? Common thing is only 1. You see, only 1 is common in both the numbers. So numbers that are having 1 as common, So such a common factor. So 1 is a common factor here, right? So such factors, such numbers are called co-prime numbers. Is that clear? So the numbers that are having only one factor, the factor 1 as common. So such numbers are called co-prime numbers. So is that clear? So this is about today's class. Now let us practice what is prime number, composite number, twin number, twin prime numbers, and as well as co-prime numbers. Let us find out. Okay, thank you students.